Hey coin collectors and history buffs, welcome back to Worth Coin channel where we dive into the fascinating world of coins. Today we're uncovering the top 4 Jefferson nickel coins that every collector should know about. These coins aren't just pocket change, they're pieces of history with values that might surprise you. Let's jump right in. 1971 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while his famous home, Monticello, graces the reverse. The 1971 Jefferson nickel was minted in a time when the United States was still reeling from the economic pressures of the Vietnam War. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. In 1971, the Philadelphia Mint produced the highest number of nickels, followed by Denver, and finally San Francisco, which mainly produced proof coins for collectors. Let's talk numbers. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 316 million nickels in 1971, with no mint mark. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, produced around 376 million nickels. The San Francisco Mint, on the other hand, only struck proof coins just over 3.2 million, making these highly sought after by collectors. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, what makes a 1971 Jefferson nickel truly valuable. One of the first things to check is the condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in mint state with a high grade from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch a premium. Look for sharp details, especially in Jefferson's hair, the steps of Monticello, and the lettering. Full steps on Monticello are particularly rare for this year and can significantly increase a coin's value. Also, be on the lookout for any errors or variations. Some coins may have double dies where the images or letters appear doubled, or other striking errors that make them unique. So what is a 1971 Jefferson nickel worth today? In circulated condition, most of these coins are worth their face value of 5 cents. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint state condition, it could be worth much more. For instance, a 1971 D Jefferson nickel in mint state can be valued between $5 to $10 depending on its grade. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint can be worth even more, especially if they are in pristine condition, ranging from $2 to $15 or more. The 1971 Jefferson nickel is a common yet intriguing piece of American numismatic history. While it may not be the rarest or most valuable coin out there, it's a wonderful addition to any collection, especially if you can find one in exceptional condition or with an interesting error. Whether you're a casual collector or a numismatic expert, this coin tells a story of its time and remains a symbol of American heritage. 1943 Jefferson nickel. The 1943 Jefferson nickel is a product of its time, minted during World War II. Because of the war, nickel, which was essential for military production, was in short supply. To conserve this vital resource, the U.S. Mint decided to create nickels using a special alloy of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. These nickels, often called war nickels, were produced from 1942 to 1945. One of the most notable features of the 1943 Jefferson nickel is the large mint mark placed above Monticello on the reverse side. This was the first time the U.S. Mint used such a prominent mint mark, and it was a key identifier for these silver-containing coins. The 1943 Jefferson nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint marks are P, D, and S, respectively. The Philadelphia Mint produced the largest quantity, making the P mint mark more common. However, the D and S mint marks, especially in high grades, are sought after by collectors. Collectors should also be on the lookout for variations like double die errors and repunched mint marks. These errors can significantly increase the coin's value. Now let's talk about value. The 1943 Jefferson nickel's value largely depends on its condition or grade and whether it has any unique features. In circulated condition, these coins can be worth around $1 to $2 due to their silver content. However, in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher, the value can jump to $20 or more. Key factors that affect value include luster, strike quality, and the presence of any errors. Full steps designation on the Monticello building, which indicates a well-struck coin, can add a premium to its value. As with all coins containing silver, the 1943 Jefferson nickel also carries intrinsic value. Given its historical significance in the silver content, these coins are a solid investment for both beginners and seasoned collectors. As silver prices fluctuate, so does the base value of these nickels. If you're looking to complete your war nickel collection, the 1943 Jefferson nickel is an essential piece. It's not only a valuable coin, but also a fascinating piece of American history. 1981 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd president of the United States, on the obverse side. The reverse side showcases his famous home, Monticello. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin has become a staple in American currency for over 8 decades. In 1981, the United States Mint produced Jefferson nickels at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint has its own distinguishing mark that can significantly affect the value of the coin. Let's break down the differences. First, let's talk about the Philadelphia Mint, where the coin bears no mint mark. The Denver Mint coins are marked with a D and San Francisco's coins are marked with an S, while the Philadelphia and Denver coins were struck for circulation. The San Francisco coins were specifically produced as proof coins, meaning they were made for collectors and were never intended for general circulation. The proof coins from San Francisco are particularly notable for their sharp details and mirror-like finish. If you happen to have one of these in pristine condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. Now let's talk about value. The 1981 Jefferson nickel is still relatively common, especially if it's from the Philadelphia or Denver Mint and is in circulated condition. These coins usually hold a value of around 5 to 10 cents depending on their condition. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, the value can rise significantly. For example, an uncirculated 1981 P or D Jefferson nickel graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service could fetch anywhere from $5 to $15. Proof coins, particularly those graded PR69 or PR70, could be valued between $1 to $5 depending on the market and demand. If you're lucky enough to own a complete 1981 mint set, which includes nickels from all 3 mints, the set could be worth around $10 to $15 depending on its condition. 1981 was an interesting year in U.S. history, with the country in the midst of economic change, and Jefferson nickels were part of daily transactions. However, over time, these coins have become a nostalgic piece of Americana, representing a period of transition in both politics and economics. 1938 Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. The U.S. Mint decided it was time for a change, and a public competition was held to design the new 5-cent coin. Felix Schlag, a German-born American sculptor, won the contest with his depiction of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Jefferson's home, Monticello, on the reverse. Schlag's design has become iconic, remaining in circulation with only minor modifications for over 80 years. The 1938 Jefferson nickel was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced the most coins, while the Denver and San Francisco mints had much smaller mintages. In total, around 49.4 million Jefferson nickels were minted in 1938, with Philadelphia contributing about 19.5 million, Denver 5.4 million, and San Francisco 4.1 million. While the 1938 Jefferson nickel is a common coin, certain varieties and errors can significantly increase its value. Look out for coins with full steps on Monticello, which indicates a well-struck coin. These full-step nickels are highly sought after by collectors, especially in higher grades. Additionally, keep an eye out for any doubling or other minting errors, as these can also boost a coin's value. Now let's talk about value. The 1938 Jefferson nickel's value can range significantly depending on its condition and mint mark. Coins in circulated condition typically range from $1 to $3, while those in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. However, if you have a full-step variety or a rare error, the value can soar even higher, with some examples selling for several $100s at auction. Grading is crucial when determining the value of your 1938 Jefferson nickel. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect uncirculated coin. Pay attention to the wear on Jefferson's face and the clarity of Monticello's steps when assessing your coin's grade. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable service. If you're looking to add a 1938 Jefferson nickel to your collection, consider focusing on coins with full steps or those with interesting mint marks like the Denver or San Francisco versions. Auctions, coin shows, and reputable dealers are great places to find high-quality examples. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1938 Jefferson nickel. Whether you're hunting for that perfect full-step coin or just want to add a piece of history to your collection, this nickel is a must-have. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting, everyone!